Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Marco from Monza from the virtual Hockenheim ring version 2012, coming from the 2004 original layout, so just updated with a bit of sponsorship and so on. Welcome back on iKeysRacing. Marco says from Monza ciao, but especially in my poor English is a WEC-come back, because we are racing the WEC episode number 4 today, going back to what is the P1 class, and will happen in a couple of seconds. But I was enjoying a bit of battles during the first session of qualifying, where I've prepared a bit of car setup to be competitive, but with my great surprise I am 5-6 seconds far from my teammate, and it is happening, at least during free practice, exactly in the day where I wanted to be instead more competitive and more close to my teammate, because today is the day where I am going to race one of my idols. We are going to race the Oreca 07 number 12 with the Swiss Rebellion team. Rebellion is a famous high price manufacturer of timepieces, watches, but did also run an incredible team that to me is maybe the essence of endurance in modern days. Nothing against Jean Rondeau or whatever was a privateer full of success back in those days, in the golden era for endurance races. But coming to modern era, we go back 8 years ago, and the Rebellion number 12 was maybe, in my opinion, one of the most beautifully crafted paint scheme ever, and the number 13 is like this one, but vice versa, so red with white details, and this is not just resembling what is the Swiss national flag, but also I would say something that goes far more than just the paint scheme. So with a more than welcomed, finally for me, beautiful crafted WEC 2015 race car, finally I put my hands on this beauty, and especially with the proudness for once in a lifetime to run one of my favorite private racing teams. And so we have just to go back to the pit, show you the car setup, and then go to one shot qualifying, and then 1 hour of simulated 6 hours here in Germany. So no presentation of all the cars that has already happened in the first episode of the WEC with this theme, but just a quick introduction. So maybe you know also nowadays, recently, with the effort put on track by the Alpine WEC team running an Oreca in the hypercar class, but back then the Rebellion team was absolutely something so special as a privateer, to be capable to fight with Toyota and Porsches without any fear, without any issue on not being good enough to battle with the two giants, the same against Audi. And I must say, there's a suggestion I would like to put on the table, where in reality there are two. The first one is an Amazon documentary named Le Mans documentary about Le Mans 2015, that was the original inspiration for myself to bring on our iKeysRacing channel community this particular theme. And with Amazon Prime, as you know, you may also try to register 30 days free, access all the material, the content on the Prime Video area, and then you can delete the subscription before the end of the 30 days. But the second suggestion I would like to leave you today about Rebellion is more specific, is a documentary you can find on YouTube, still in the description of our video, and free to be watched on YouTube. It's a special documentary regarding the history of Rebellion privateers. In my opinion, is absolutely a must-watch for petrol heads like us, or anyway race enthusiasts, or simple curiosity about Team Rebellion. Because yes, they produce watches, paid watches, beautiful masterpieces of human invention about timing, but what they have created from scratch, with the Rebellion participating in the WEC at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and so on, is absolutely unrepeatable and unbelievable. Nowadays you can still find Mr. Bart Hayden within Oreca organization, so the heart, the mind of Rebellion Racing is not gone forever, luckily. It is still with us, just with a different name. But if you happen to meet Mr. Bart Hayden in the paddock of the WEC or the European Le Mans Series, where Oreca is involved into producing cars for this beautiful championship, just try to take your time to go to Mr. Hayden and shaking his hand and saying thank you for what he did with the Rebellion history. The race will be 1 hour with changeable conditions. Who knows what will happen. We may start at 12, 6 hours simulated also from changing weather and daylight and evening and afternoon light point of view. Rolling start, 35 contenders, 100% strength of the contenders, aggression real. We will just run the 2 qualifications and then we will race for 1 hour on the Hockenheim ring. From a realism point of view, there will be a +2 tire wear and fuel usage, just to be sure to have a mandatory pit stop. The circuit is the GP 2004 version of Hockenheim, despite being then basically readapted in the 2012 version from a sponsorship point of view, for what I remember about downloading tracks here and there. So that's it, and let's go on track. And so we have to monitor, I would say, the other Rebellion. It is currently running in 131. My best was in free practice 136, 137, really off the pace in a decent manner. So I think it will be a hard job to even qualify better than maybe the Nissan GTR Nismo. And I'm sorry for this, because I did want to be sure to bring a great performance, but for some strange combination that I've not harnessed enough so far, you will see me around P15. Luckily, that maybe during race day will be a different thing, but we will see. Anyway, the majority of drivers already scored 12 lap times, so we just miss ourselves into the first session. But before that, I'm bringing you, I would say, yes, 5 laps first tentative, maybe another 5 laps in the second tentative. Rev limit up to 9,000 RPM, more or less, just for the qualification. For the race we will manage differently. Strangely enough, the car is very well balanced from scratch, so the brake bias, for example, this time isn't 60 and 40 compared to front and rear, with the maximum duct available. So as soon as I push the brake, the car immediately stops, or almost, and that's it. I have augmented the steering lock to 23, used 4.5 degrees of front axle pointed to the front of the car, the front end, 4.5 degrees out of 7, 4 for the front splitter, 250 Newton per millimeters the front anti-roll bar, maximum toe in -2 degrees at the back, 8 in the wings, maybe for the qualification can go down to 7, a bit of anti-roll bar, the toe in just 0.50 out of 2 degrees. Differential, power and coast 75% blocked, 3/4 of the differential are blocked both while accelerating and while lifting and decelerating. Very short shifting between the first and the sixth gear, soft compound for the qualification. At the front, the inflated, downflated, I don't know what to say in English to say I'm not using too much to inflate each tire. Front end, I would say half smooth compared to the maximum 12, 16, 16. The same for springs. I need to use a bit curves here instead of running around corners, and with a hard, stiff front end I continue to spin, so I needed to have a soft front end. The rear is soft just in its maximum position or minimum position about stiffness and maximum position about softness, just one touch up between at least springs and bumpers and rebounders. That's it. So I will save again this Rebellion 1 car setup and we can go on track. And so welcome on board. The Rebellion is absolutely beautiful, as you have seen from the quick view outside. We run the pit lane at 78 km per hour, then it's full throttle. Auto clutch, obviously. Let's leave space to the GTs and the ENG. Ooh, sorry, I jumped in front of the Nissan, sorry. For the next lap I will show you also the names of each corner, the name singular of each corner. Okay, here we are, last two corners, the Sud curve. I will be not very talkative, I fear, because the car is quite a beast to maintain on the road. Okay, I'm promising 33 without pushing too much. good that we have an Audi spinning in... I knew it. Damages? Nothing, luckily. Thanks to the Nissan for giving me back what I did to them cutting the racing line in the first lap, sorry. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. So the benchmark is up temperature in P3 with the same car. I have to eat around 2 seconds at least. Missed the apex. Missed the apex. Ooh, pendulum effect. Okay, let's go to the pit. Let's change tires. And also we try the pit entry because I didn't test it. Where is the... here, okay. Bit of mistakes. I'm decently optimist. Try this mod if you can, it's absolutely stunning. And after this race we'll enter strongly than before the balance of presence, my fake, my FIA balance of performance. Cannot touch cars' performances, but I can touch who's racing and who is not racing. I forgot to say that I did add a third Audi car to give Audi more possibilities in their home soil to maybe score double points. I've reduced also 2 Porsches less in the GT category, given how strong and how many points they achieved so far. A bit of traffic in front. Oops, sorry. A bit of crashes here and there. Let's push it. Let's push for it. One more. Bad. Exit. One second lost. Let's keep the last liter for another tentative, hoping that it will last. Maybe not. Anti-stall, 7/10 of advantage, but bad driving indeed. And that's it. Okay, it was anyway 0.34 cents in advantage with my own lap time. Almost a drama for me being so slow, given that it's true 31.0 and we did 32.1, so just 1 second far from my teammate, our teammate, but the slowest of the P1 car, with still the balance of presence and performance to be added, to be fixed for the Oreca 05 Nissan in class P2. So what to say, that with 2 minutes I don't think I can push something more, and so to be fair, will be hard. Today will be hard to maybe not score points, but to find out something better than this. I fear it will be quite a mess. So we can complete the qualification 1, keep an eye on our P8, obviously save the game, wait for qualifying number 2. Let's see if anything will change, because it's true that I have 2 seconds of advantage against the P2 cars outside the Oreca P2 that is not running as it should as a LMP2 class. But also I don't think I can really do more than this. I will try. The variation on it would be bring back to 8 the rear wing to have maybe more stable car to drive, still use what is the soft compound, that is anyway the right one, wait a bit for everybody running all 12 laps, and it will be the maximum allowed for everybody. Then will be our turn to go there, but more as a test than anything else, because as often happens, qualification in the WEC are made during the fresh part of the day. So let's see if tires and engine will suffer a bit less. See you at the start finish line. Okay, let's go. A bit wide. Not an orthodox move during qualification to gain 1/10 maybe. The anti-stall again. think I've lost everything. So let's save tires. Here we are again. Overall the car setup is drivable, but wow. Okay, let's give up for a second. Just saving a bit of fuel, last tentative, and then we are done. I mean, I don't want to lose too much time in the qualification. The poor performance is the one you have seen, the slowest, prototype running here in class P1. And also a bad mistake, as I said, I have to use curbs, but not too much. So guys, don't worry, and I'm sorry, I apologize, but really today is very hard. So let's go to the pit, let's conclude the accelerated time for the qualification, and let's go to race. So I do fear that today will be would say, if not a success, a miracle to arrive in P6 within the first 6 cars. I do feel more or less in comfort when I don't have to push. When I have to, I'm not with the right skills to cope with this monster, and maybe also to understand that compared to Silverstone when we raced the CLM P01 Lotus ByKolles, maybe I was more in tune, more in the frequency of the Lotus. So that's it. Time accelerated gone. Let's save the game as well. Continue to race. Bug. No, will be a P8. So we can reload the car setup with 4 and 8 front splitter rear wing. From a strategy point of view, at this point I would run for 35 minutes-ish, yes, add one stop for another 35 minutes, and then hopefully it will be the only pit we have to do. I'm going to save this file as it is for future reference. Consider that originally I wanted to do a complete season with the Rebellion, but that's it. Let's go on track. Okie dokie, here we are. The safety car should lead the way in a couple of seconds. Let's try to stay very close to the pack, but not too much, because I don't want to be involved into possible crashes at the start. We have 1 hour to play. Don't ask me to do it twice. I don't even know what I did, but it's okay. Lost the car before the green flag, and then I have arrived like Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder. Now let's see if we can catch them, because today nothing is guaranteed. While there is a Porsche number 17 battling already with an Audi, Rebellion and ByKolles Lotus at the back tried to sneak inside. Okay, Fassler, Lotterer, don't look too quick. Yes, they are catchable and passable maybe. Unless they push the throttle with the hybrid system, while instead the Rebellion is just a petrol car, no hybrid system mounted or available. And I think I have to bring back the brake bias, because the front end is blocking at every area before cornering. I'm happy they are not flying away. But let's see. Up temperature down to P5. Who knows if it is a sign of the back for the Rebellion. And tires are not in temperature. While Albuquerque Yanni did score the best lap time, the Audi of Fassler Lotterer is struggling with grip maybe. Can we sneak inside? Yes, also side by side with the teammates of Rebellion. We don't want to destroy the race of both the cars, but if we are quick we have to pass and go away. Am I passing under yellow? Maybe not. Okay, now the two Porsches in front. Timo Bernhard and Brandon Hartley, and then Duma Yanni Wintz. They have a better racing line in the first corner compared to the Audi of Fassler Lotterer that anyway came back strong at our back. Let's see now the top speed compared to the Porsche hybrid, that is just a 2 liters V4 engine but with an electrical motor pushing the car quicker than just with the petrol engine. And they are battling. The 17 and the 18 are battling hardly. While Albuquerque Yanni is already 8 seconds far in front. Blocked the front end, sorry. Lost the momentum. Just 4 laps, 5, wow. Imperatori P8, our teammates, today unrecognizable compared to the previous performances. There's something wrong with Porsches. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. Touch the Porsche, sorry. Sorry for Duma Yanni. Yes, we can sneak inside. Maybe yes. My goodness, I'm driving on X. Okay, it's a P4 so far. Without knowing how many pit stop the contenders will do, how we will manage the traffic. The track is very narrow. And still without the pace to catch Albuquerque Yanni. And the Porsche is struggling, exiting the hairpin. So it's a point of advantage for us if they struggle with traction. No, 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 no. Stupid Marco. For sure some damages as usual to the aero. No. It's just a nice touch to the barriers, who knows. Looking at the consumption after 10 minutes, we could have maybe have thought to an pit stop strategy with hard compound, taking the risk of not having tires in the good spot for temperature. But I ride into the end. Okay, first moments of overlapping traffic. There is a risk, but I want to take it. You do also the fastest lap, really? I knew, no! I'm overdriving myself, I'm sorry. Sorry, but today I'm asking too much to myself, despite the quickest lap time. It's impossible to drive like this until the end. Yes, the traffic helped me a bit. Yes, here yes. So currently we are in P3 because we passed a slow Oreca, 2 seconds, 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 namely P2, the blue and white car we had in front at the start of the race. We were struggling with traffic, so far maybe I've managed a bit better. The level of commitment while overlapping GT cars. So I can calm down a bit. Understand if it's mandatory to drive trying to spin at every corner, or if I can sit here for a while and see what happens. Even if Albuquerque, Yanni with the Audi and Bernard Hartley with the Porsche are not flying away. Tough, guys. Try this mod, WEC from 2012 to 2019, 2020. You know what, maybe because we have a smooth set of springs and bumpers and rebounders, we maybe have more traction and more drivability on slow areas of the track, and it's where we gain a bit. Because we don't have the top speed to battle with hybrid cars. But look how cornering is affecting badly my mind. Stupid. 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 I was saying how quick we are cornering, but if I brake 50 meters after while I talk. So we don't have the top speed to battle with hybrid cars for sure, but how much we recover while braking and reaccelerating. And again a bit of traffic helping us. And in the meantime, Timo Bernhard driving the car shared with Brendan Hartley. This is pure silliness. I told you, you cannot talk more than a fraction of a second and you lose the control. I mean, for me, this car, this category, this mod, it's not the one to do a talk and drive. I was just commenting that Bernhard Hartley with Timo Bernhard at the wheel have passed the Audi. Scoring also the best lap time so far. Sorry, I will shut up until I will reach again the couple in front. While we are approaching in 3 laps, half of the race. Not an orthodox overlapping action, but didn't want to lose time. Honestly struggle. Let's stay in the shade. Not a place to pass, maybe. And the Porsche of Bernard partly is flying away. Okay, P2, 6 seconds, 0.6 to get the Porsche. Without blocking maybe the front end. Back to P3. Too risky. Here we are. Tires are starting to go away. So yes, definitely traction and cornering speed is our strongness today. How they are slow sometimes, reaccelerating, crazy. And then they go away because of the hybrid system. Not again. No. My goodness, today. As soon as I'm in the draft, I use downforce. 29 minutes to go. The afternoon is arriving. Oh. 130.7, really? Not in my dreams. I will shut up for the rest of the race, I tell you. If the meaning of concentrating on driving is this one, I shut up. Or I will talk just on straights. As I said. Next lap will be the one dedicated to the pit, to refuel. If Audi will not go to refuel now, we will try the undercut. Okay, we did 25 laps in 22 minutes. Maybe we can load just 20 laps. Repair, soft. Let's go. I'm cooked. This is insane. Luckily Dumas, Yani are pitting now, so hopefully also Bernard Hartley, Albuquerque, Abt, Imperatori will stop. I hope so. If not now, in the next minutes. We will lose 10 seconds for repairing. Okay, at least we start before Dumas, Yani. We started now. No, not yet. Stupid average Italian. Cold tires. I can tell you, this is the thing that will make us lose the podium, not because Bernard Hartley retired now. We can win this, guys. We can win this race. Oh yes, without idiots on the way. We are overlapped. Okay, let's try to resume because I don't know what I'm doing and where I am. Okay, if they do not stop, obviously I will be just before. try this at home. This was a P2. If they do not stop, it's a podium, but nothing special, nothing more than this. 15 minutes to go. Mr. Keating, grazie. Bad timing. What I ruined, apart from the lap time. Nothing. I don't think they will stop in the next 12 minutes, unluckily, and I'm far from doing an undercut, a successful undercut. 99.6, really? So I had the car to win the race, and I did choose the wrong strategy. Choosing to stop for a not needed refueling. Could have stayed in the pack, calm, until the end. Dunayani retired now. Another Porsche or Audi, don't remember. Another LMP1 car, I mean, retiring. Tires are giving up, maybe. Yes. First sign of freshness, not anymore there. And here we are. Bravo Marco. Now, even if they stop, I don't have the gap reduced enough to catch them, because they will not stop in the last 5 minutes. So I could have been a bit slower with more fuel loaded. Could have been wiser, choosing to not go and race as hell at the beginning, saving a bit tires. Saving what is a 2 minutes stop, more or less. Ferrari pitting now, but they are not in this battle for the win. Maybe they will retire at this point. Five minutes to go, 3 laps more or less. The agony is almost finished to see myself driving so badly. Sorry for the poor performance of today. at the highest level of driving is showing my weakness, my lack of preparation and lack of training. Yes, we had the quickest lap time. Of the race, but you know, arriving on the podium knowing that you had the car to win, it's more a defeat than a victory. So they hope to see the two leaders stopping sooner or later. Pure fantasy. Next car we will drive the 77 Proton Porsche 911. Okay, lows its ring. Last 2 laps, I fear. And how hard it is to swallow to finish behind your teammate. I hate it. And I hate also to be an idiot. Definitely an idiot. The Aston Martin didn't do anything wrong. race is over and there is someone in the pit. Who? Albuquerque. They win going in the pit like Schumacher in 98 with Ferrari at Silverstone. They cut the start-finish line anyway. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Sorry. Really sorry. Really sorry. I did throw away, if not an easy, a possible victory with just silliness of strategy that more often I clinch much better than this. Obviously, a mandatory pit stop is not happening with a 1 hour format at every racetrack we go on. But if you sum up at least 2 minutes lost for spins, mistakes, maybe you will tell me if you prefer me to drive and just drive and instead drive and talk, but when I talk I honestly accept and get that I'm not a professional driver capable to drive and talk, and it was not in a way the aim of this channel we shared all together. So yes, I cannot be unhappy for a podium again, but also when there is something more to be achieved. It's a bit like throwing away an opportunity. So let's go to read the classification for P1. Albuquerque, Jarvis, Rust, Audi R18. The Audi I have added, for what I remember, for this particular race where I wanted to give Audi the opportunity to score more points. Rebellion, still placing 2 cars in the top positions. This time the silly Marco average Italian did run 30 seconds too much, far from the ideal race pace, and if you add 40 seconds against the Audi, despite having one pit stop strategy that I think the leader didn't achieve, honestly, didn't choose to have, because all the lap times here are with a regular pace. So yes, at the end, apart from the last lap, they were in the condition to be beatable. I say so because if we arrived 40 seconds from the winner and we stopped for 2 minutes 39 seconds is 1 minute more than needed to complete that lap. Without a stop, we could have won this race, I think, or maybe closer to the winner. I would add also that for sure I've lost 1 minute between spins, mistakes and so on. And again, how much this type of racing requires to endure into a sprint race expanded in 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. To me, it's the best form of motorsport ever appeared on Earth. So that pit stop at lap 25 declared first 1 minute lost, and looking at my pace 37, 33, 25, 6, 31, 37, 34. Time lost here and there. Then after the pit stop, 33, 31, 30, 31, 29.6. Quick enough to be the car to be beaten today, and sorry to split a bit the classification. I mean, I had 1.5 seconds more performance than anyone else here. It's all there. It's all there. We should have won this race if I would have been much better. So, Albuquerque, Jarvis, Rust, maybe we will keep this Audi for the next appointment until Audi will recover a bit in the ranking. Abt Imperatori, Cryhammer with the Rebellion number 13 as iKeysRacing third, Bradley Hawson, Oreca, Nissan, Marcel Fassler, Andre Lotterer, Bernd Trelier fifth with the Audi, the R18 e-tron 4 number I don't remember, sixth Kaffer Liuzzi Trammer with the CLM P101 Lotus ByKolles, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th is Chilton Genet Mardenborough, 7th Krumpla Tinknell with the other P1 Nissan. If we had to catch for the classification the other P1 would be Dumayani Lib with the Porsche, and then Bernard Hartley Weber with the other Porsche. None of the Porsches have completed the race today. P2, Oreca Nissan winning with a P4 overall. Dalziel Hanson Sharp second. Third is Maris Merlin Nicolet with the Ligier. Fourth, Cumming Estre Vantor with the second Ligier, of the HPD Honda Powered. Fifth is Barbosa Jonsson Kron with the Ligier Jet Powered. Then sixth, Canal Pla Rusinov Ligier Nissan. Cane Levantis Watts with the Gibson with it drive in Austria, together with Hirsch Lancester Paletou with the other Gibson. Any other P2 in the classification? Yes, 1. 2. Brown Fogarty Van Overby HPD P30, P32, Dolan Thinknell Turvey with the last Gibson. Let's go to see also the GT classification. We have Christensen Litz P16 overall, but first in the GT E category. Muke Darren Turner Aston Martin second. Paul Dalla Lana, Pedro Lamy and Lauda, the son of Nicky, completing the podium. Duma Lieb Litz with the other Porsche. Paulsen Roda Ruberti Chevrolet Corvette 5th. 6th Bergmeister Bernard Pile 6th. 7th Blekemolen Keating Miller with the Viper. 8th McDowell Reese Stenaway. 9th Bruni Villander Ferrari. Calado Rigon Ferrari, completing the P10 if I'm not wrong. Yes, for the GT category. As said, we had the car to win today, best lap time 1.5 seconds. Clear from the best performances of anybody else. Sorry. So thank you very much for staying here despite my weakness. Maybe after a office day with my daily job today I'm tired more than normally when I play by night, but after a smart working day. And so anyway, obrigado, muchas gracias, merci beaucoup, thank you very much, dankeschön, arigato, for staying here and watching another WEC 2015 season episode with the race number 4 at the Hockenheim ring. Next appointment will be at the Lausitz ring venue to go back to GT class, and then we will choose a P2 class for the next following appointment. So thank you very much. We'll follow the classification updated at the end of the episode. As always, stay into keen racing, and thank you very much again for subscribing, for pushing the like buttons, for watching. Thank you very much, you are very kind. I hope you to offer more and more content, possibly of your likes. And from Marco from Monza and from the fake WEC World Endurance Championship. That's all. We are in the week where the WEC will come to my Monza city, so I will be there. I will try to upload races and races in the next days, but consider that from Thursday night or maybe Friday morning I will be completely devoted for the last time to the WEC at Monza. From the next year you will find me at Imola Enzo Dino Ferrari racetrack. Best wishes to you all and to your beloved. Stay very well. Good luck for everything. See you very soon on iKeysRacing community channel from Marco from Monza. Bye. Ciao. Thank you again. Bye bye. Ciao. Stay well.